All right, man. We're gonna talk about a rumor that Steven Nelson and Diego Pacheco could be fighting next. But also, in addition to that, first let's talk about Frank Martin. Says that stop calling him out at 135 pounds. He's moving up to 140 pounds. So what you gonna do at 140? And most people think he fooled at 142, just too small. Yeah, some people just think he too small at 140 pounds. Didn't do much. Didn't do much at 135. I mean, for the most part, he was how can I say it? A contender. Never touched the world championship. A lot of people would say he's a ballroom fighter at 140, 35 pounds. Going up to 140, he just seemed a little bit small. You know what I'm saying? Going up there, not sure exactly how that's going to feng shui. But at the end of the day, I think he did fight Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs, so that did happen. So he said, stop calling his name out at 135 pounds. He going to 140. But I find it funny that he pretty much confirmed that he offered to fight Kid Austin, at 135 pounds. So I don't know. I'm not fighting that. I'm fighting at 140. Stop mentioning my name at 35. And yeah, I think it's over with for him. I don't think he'll do well at 135. And I could be wrong. Maybe, he's 5'8". So, yeah, he ain't really that small at all. Like, I thought he was shorter than that. 68-inch arms. The extra weight should help. So, yeah, he got a good, he might be able to do something up there. He let Tank knock his ass out. But, maybe Tank had another advantage. You hear stuff about drug testing and alleged weight and alleged drug testing and stuff. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know how exactly he's gonna fare up there. Honestly, man, I really don't know. He didn't fight, too many top, a lot of top guys there. He fought Jackson Marinez. He fought Michelle Rivera, Artichoke. I mean, and you go into the trenches in that weight class, you start looking at who he might be, be competitive with. I mean, can he get in there and beat T.O.? I mean, T.O. did come from 35. Can he beat Paro, Jose Venezuela? He fighting Gary Anton Russell for his title next. Isak Cruz, Sandor Martin, Jack Catterall, Alberto Puello, Devin Haney, some of these other guys here, man, Oscar Durat. So I don't know a lot of these dudes here. So I don't know where you going to get in, where you fit in at, to be honest. I would just go on a limb to say he probably never going to be a world champion. And I don't say that to be disrespectful. I just see that from like who he really going to beat. Who is he really going to get in there, and who is he really going to whoop on? And, like I said, I continue to say that respectfully. Who is he going to beat? Who is he going to whoop on when you talking about this division? Who is he going to get a title from? So, good athlete, still learning, 29 years old, solid size, but I just don't really see him, I don't really see him making a big difference. Honestly, I don't see him making a big difference. Being a difference maker. He might have a tune-up or two. Then we don't even know how. I don't even know how. I don't know how he gonna react from after getting knocked out. I don't even know how he gonna get knocked out. How you gonna be after getting knocked out? So you gotta think about that aspect of it. Then he might have made some good money versus Tank. So how you gonna be after getting the money? He gonna be complacent? He gonna be this? He gonna be? I don't know. You just never know how people gonna react. We can have assumptions that somebody is going to, bounce back and gonna overcome. We can have assumptions that somebody may not overcome and bounce back. But you don't know until you know. Honestly. So I don't really see him making too much noise up there, and that's my opinion. I don't see him making too much noise up there. You know, just my opinion. But I wish him nothing but the best. You know, I don't wish him nothing but the best. But I don't really see him making a lot of noise at 140 pounds. So I would love to hear what y'all got to say, but I don't see him doing much there. I don't really think he was a threat to win the title at 135 pounds. I don't. But guess what? Keyshawn Davis also supposed to be making his way up to 140 in a minute next year. So if Keyshawn can't get Teofimo Lopez, maybe they can do a little. They could dance with the Wolves a little bit. Maybe they could dance. I would like to see that. You know. So perhaps we might see something, but Boog say fight Rancis Bartholomew 140. I don't want to see that nigga fight ever again. Rancis Bartholomew. Boy, that motherfucker terrible. That more trash. 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 Well, here we go right here. Here we go. So second part of the video. Diego Pacheco still will face Steven Nelson, Las Vegas, January 25th, with announcement expected this week. So Nelson retweeted this. Don't know how true it is. Apparently had a story on boxing scene. So here we go. Diego bound for a date with Steven Nelson. It says Terrence Crawford's angling for another major super middleweight bout, but it's in Omaha, Nebraska, a stablemate. Steven Nelson, who's poised to participate in the division's first significant bout of 2025, an official connect deal to toe boxing connect to the deal toe boxing Saturday. Nelson 20-0, 16 KOs. Expected to announce this week his opponent, top ranked WBO contender. He were Matchroom. Diego Pacheco 22-0, 18 KOs. The zone stream bout will be staged on Las Vegas, January 25th. Nelson is trained by Crawford's corner man in the 2023 Trainer of the Year, Brian Bomack. McIntyre. Nelson is strong, short, and stocky, but Diego's good with distance. So he plans to the plan is to get Nelson hurt and finish him. It's a good test, said official from Diego Pacheco's camp, who spoke with the condition of anonymity because Eddie Hearn's matchroom is yet to formally announce the bout. Nelson turns 36, comes after Pacheco, 23, who was previously in talks with contender Trevor McCumbee, who lost to former 168-pound champion Caleb Plant in September, and with WCWA #1 contender Christian Mbili. So probably those fights will come next year after this Nelson fight if he get past Nelson. IBF wanted Mbili and Pacheco to fight to establish the #1 contender for his new super middleweight champion William Skull, which that's what they should have did. An official Mbili told Boxing.com that Mbili would not be ready to fight Pacheco January 25th, but the meeting potentially could be happening in 2025. So, yep, they can. So, yeah, this winter might give Mbili and William Skull for a title fight. So, yeah, so this might lead to a lot of things. So, yep. So that's the interesting thing about it. So yeah, I mean, it's a good fight. It's a fight for the hardcore fans. It's a fight I will be covering. I like Pacheco. I like Nelson. So So yeah, I like Pacheco. I like Nelson. So this fight is definitely a fight that's pretty much on my radar. This fight for the hood, this fight for the hardcore boxing fans. So it's a good way to pretty much kick off, 2025. Fight in Vegas. Nelson been trying to get his shot. Um, you know, for quite some time. So he get his opportunity, and he won't get another opportunity after this. So hopefully he understands that, and he understands this, and like this is last opportunity, his only opportunity. So if he can kick this door in, he could be on the brink of fighting Mbili. He could be on the brink of getting a title shot. So very talented dude. Does a lot of different things, and I think former military guy too. Um, so yeah, this should be a fun bout. Pacheco, young, big, strong guy, was at 64-minute, probably outgrew that weight class. I think this dude like 6'5" too. So so yeah, so you go fight a Mexican, they're gonna make it on the West Coast. So yeah, he's 6'4", 168 pounds. He was at 64-minute, training out there in Washington. He might train with the Benavidez family. I think he do. So yeah, he was at 64-minute, close to 54. Rose through the ranks. He got 22 fights. 0 knockouts. I mean, 0 losses, 0 draws, 18 knockouts. So he beat Salucky last time out. 6 rounds. I didn't know Salucky was still getting the bag. He beat him at the end of August. So, yep, should be an interesting fight, man. It's a fight that a lot of people are interested in, and I'm pulling for Nelson all day, every day. I like Pacheco, though, but I'm going with Stone Cold Nelson in my fandom, but might do some film study on this. This may be film study worthy. Yeah, this may be film study worthy right here. So, this is what the sport is all about, honestly. Good fight. So, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live with our video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the Patreon. I told y'all won't be disappointed by that, man. But other than that, man, appreciate y'all. Peace.